Hey y'all, it's Christy from Teadoddles. I know it's been a while. Yet again, I did tell y'all in the last video that it probably would be. I've just been doing stuff this summer and doing more stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. So that's just the way it goes sometimes, right? This is going to be a shorter Teadoddles Talks episode. Probably more like a Teadoddles Tidbits. We'll call it that. Just a couple things to talk about. So before I do that, let me say welcome new subscribers, welcome back subscribers. I'm happy to have you here with me and my maker shenanigans. I do like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things. So you will see a little bit of all of that here on this channel. I do consider this a maker channel. If you like to make things, you might like it here. So y'all, the only making I've really been doing lately has been sewing for the shop. Okay. Oh, I do have some coffee. It's colder coffee though because it's hot and I'm sweaty. I was hoping I didn't have pit stains because I've been moving around yarn. That's what I've been doing. Look at my cool coffee mug. My son gave me this. It's an octopus in case you can't see that. Isn't it cool? I love it. So, what's been going on with me? Well, school was this summer at school, and I've said this before, was extra busy for me. Summer semester. I had to, for those that don't know, I am a drafting instructor with a local college. And I had training with a company, and I had students. So every other day was what I was doing. And summer is already a shorter semester. It's only 8 weeks for us. So I had to cram all that in to just 8 weeks. And then I was supposed to start at the high school because they started the very last day of July. And my summer semester ended the day before. But you know what? I didn't have anybody sign up at the high school this semester, which is the first time that's happened in 9 years. So, yeah, I didn't have to do that. I will just be working at the college all semester this year, not going to the high school, which is kind of good because I don't have to do the back and forth thing. Plus, I have Fridays off, so that's always awesome, right? So I did get the 2-week break. We start back tomorrow. I'm filming this on a Sunday. Hopefully, it'll go up before the end of the day today. We'll see. And so I've been off the past 2 weeks, which seems like I would have done more, but I've been trying to catch up in the shop and get things in the shop, get things doing. It's time to do the next club membership. I've got to send out invoices for September. I've had a lot of questions about my club because other YouTubers will show it and share it, which I really appreciate. So anybody looking to sign up for that, I don't have membership sign up spots available. I do those at the end of the year if you want to sign up for the whole year, or if you want to be on my PayPal list and do it once a month. I do that at the end of, towards the end of the year. Those are all full. Now, any extras I have, because occasionally, like the people who do the once a month PayPal thing, they will stop doing it for whatever reason. And if I have extras, I list them at the shop at the end of the month. So August Club should start going out by the end of next week. And I have any extras will be put in the shop at the end of August. So that's the only way to get into the club. I'm talking about my mini maker club. Right now, that's the only way. You'll have to look for those spots. This past in July, I had 10 left. They've all sold. So yeah, you have to. People kind of jump on those typically. And I can only do so many because it's me making everything. But some good news, which is what's going to help me get more stuff in my shop. I have some help now. Those that don't know, and I don't like to talk about personal business too much, but just to explain why I've been kind of absent the past year, I've been going through a divorce, and anybody that's done that takes a lot of time and energy. Even if it's something we did without lawyers and things, it seemed like it's taken forever. Papers are finally filed. And in Georgia, you gotta wait 30 days. So that's what's been going on with me, for anybody who hasn't figured that out by now. I think most of my regular viewers figured that out a long time ago. But, that's a thing. And we've been married, we were together for 19 years, married 18 years. So, that's a lot to divide, to just get through. Okay. And now my son has moved back home. A few weeks ago, at the end of July, he moved back in the house to save money. He just graduated from college, to save money while he looks for, work in his field. Of course, he's going to work otherwise as he can until he finds, the job that he really went to school for. And then, and also because he was up there by himself, and he's kind of realizing living in the big city by himself is just not fun. So, yeah, he's my new roommate. He's probably going to be watching this, so hey, he's going to be editing my videos and pictures and things for the shop. So if you see something strange in my video, it's from him. I'm just going to say that. If you see something that looks different, he's editing my videos now. Which this will be the first one he does, so we'll see what he does. So hey, son. But he has, I informed him that he's an adult, and if he moves back in, he will be like my roommate. He will have to help with things. It's not going to be mama taking care of him, because I'm done with that. Right? At 22. Yeah. So, that's what's been going on with me. I am slowly getting back into the making. I haven't crocheted. Okay. The only thing I've crocheted recently is the new square for my murder mystery cowl. My cozy murder mystery cowl that is happening on the blog and in the Facebook group. There are links down below. I do have that square done. I've just got to get it typed up and get things edited, okay? So I'm hoping to have that done by tomorrow at the latest. I do have to go back to school tomorrow, but it's a registration day. It's not a class day, so it won't be as busy. I still have to be at school, so it doesn't matter. It won't be as busy, so I won't be as tired when I get home. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I've been sleeping in a lot because I've been health. So, I lost my train of thought. I think for a second. Okay, so that is coming. I haven't forgot. I need to make a post in my group so they know I haven't forgotten about them. You'd think I would be off for 2 weeks and I'd get to do that stuff, but I had to move my son in. I've been trying to reorganize stuff to get him to fit back in. It's like, how did you fit all that stuff in one apartment, a one-room apartment? And now I'm trying to fit it in here. And then I'm like, why do I have so much stuff? It's just me. So, you just gotta work through all that crap. So, and then I went yesterday and helped my friend organize her cabinets in her kitchen, and we started working on her daughter's room that had moved out and hadn't come to. What is it with teenagers that move out and they leave stuff behind and don't clean up the rooms? Teenagers are messy. Male or female, don't matter. They just disgusting. I'm just going to say that for the most part. So I did that yesterday. So I was pooped from that. And the day before, I helped her cut up a bunch of branches to burn, because she lives in the city and she can't just burn a big pile like I can where I live at. You gotta cut it up and put it in a barrel. And anywho, I'm pooped, y'all. I am pooped. I've just been going non-stop doing stuff. I mean, I've been enjoying it. I'm just, like I said, I'm getting back into the making. Now, what's coming? So I don't have anything. Well, I'm going to show you. I got a few more bags to put in the shop that'll go in. I don't know if they'll go in. I'm hoping to put those in there today. I got to get pictures, and they got to be edited. My son's a little faster at the editing than I am. And then I got to do the listings. So, plus I have somebody else helping cut some things out for me, which is really, really great to have extra help right now. So that's going to make me get a little faster, and maybe you will see more frequent shop updates is the goal, right? So, I'm also, what I was doing when I said I was in my yarn stash, y'all, I have a yarn inventory list where I keep up with my yarn inventory, and I had to move a lot of that stuff around to make room for my son back in his old room because I had taken over his room. He's still just a guest. I have to remind him of that. He's a so I had my yarn inventory. Oh, there's yarn in this room too, but the majority of it is in plastic boxes in that other room. I mean, there's just stacks of them. My yarn inventory list currently shows a yardage of 275,000, of over 275,000 yards of yarn, and I think there's probably some things that aren't on there. It's as updated as it can be right now because I hadn't had time to, like, I've been getting the Knot Sock Club from Southern Skeins, and I haven't been updating that, and I think there's a couple other things I got a while back that I haven't put in there, and they're not, I haven't ordered yarn in a long time, actually, but I need to reduce that because eventually I will be moving out of this house, and I don't want to pack all that. Plus, I'm not saying I lost my Crojo or my Knit Joe. What do you call it when you're knitting? I don't know. But I haven't done it very much. But it's mostly because it's been so stinking hot. Even with AC, it just is not something I want to do. It's been so hot. I know everybody's been hot. And it's like, I don't want to think about yarn. But I do still love yarn. But I have way too much yarn. And more yarn than I can ever use in my lifetime. And it's just become... it's hindering me from doing projects I want to do because I'm just thinking about all the stuff I have. So I will be putting some destash listings in my shop. I've got a whole pile of stuff in there that I pulled out. Now, something to note, and I will put this notice in my shop. Sorry, I'm scratching, y'all. I do have dogs, but I keep my yarn in bins. This is, well, I have some yarn that's not in bins. It's out here. This is stuff that I would never sell to somebody because, you know, but most of my stuff is in the big giant plastic Ziploc bags or plastic bins, and some of it's still in plastic that it came in and in those bins. Okay, so but I will still put a notice that I have dogs because some people are highly allergic, even if it's not on the yarn at all. They just can't even have any kind of pet anything because I always make sure to keep all that off of it. So I have some. What I'll be doing is a lot of this stuff, not all of it, but it's stuff I got at Hobby Lobby yarn clearances. I didn't even try to go to this year's. I don't know if they did it at our store or not. I didn't even. No, I didn't because I still got stuff from the 2 years before. Okay. And like a lot of times they have those deals on Line Brand where you get stuff. So I will be pricing accordingly, okay? I will price it according to what I paid for it. There'll be a little bit extra, like a $2-3 added because I have to list it on Etsy and I have to package it, and that's what it's for, okay? Because shipping charges, just so you know, does not cover packaging. Because some people seem to think it does. It does not. Shipping charges, it's just for the post office to ship it. That's what we're paying the post office to ship it. That doesn't include packaging. Okay, typically I put that into the price of my product. Okay, because I have to put it in a bag and I have to put a label on it and I have to put tissue paper around it and all that stuff. So if you see something that says shipping and handling, the handling is typically to cover that packaging cost. Just a little information in case you didn't know that, especially for small businesses that, you know. So what I'll do is look at if it has a clearance label on it, I'll add that up and then just add in a few dollars. It depends on what it is and make it an even number. Nice even number. I like even numbers, like rounded numbers, not with all the 249 mess people do. I can't stand it. Just make it 250. So that's what I'll be doing, and I have some things I'm trying to remember. We're gonna bring it in here to show y'all, but it's just too much stuff to be trying to bring in here. I've got some. I know there's some Mandala Ombre in there. There's some Mandala Sparkle. I had a 3-pack of that. I got a lot of homespun. I know some people don't like homespun. I actually love it, but I have way too much of it. So I have some big lots of that, which are great for Afghans if you like to use it. I have some Karen latte cakes that are going to be in there. I know some people like that. I don't even know if they're making those anymore. They might be. I don't know. I haven't looked at yarn in a long time because I got plenty to look at here. What else? I know I got some clearance yarns I got from Hobby Lobby. It'd be Hobby Lobby brand yarns. I got so much stuff in there. There was just a ton of stuff. I got some, what is that called? Heartland yarn. And a lot of these will be bigger lots because I'd have 10 skeins of them or something because I got the deal at Line Brand. I think I paid $1 or $2 a skein for them, so they'll be good prices. Like I said, I'll just be a little bit more than what I paid just to cover my handling and packaging and stuff because there's gonna be that's gonna be something to be fun to ship big old things of yarn, but you know, I got to do something with it. Now I will be doing some giveaways here on the channel. That's gonna be mostly random skeins of stuff that I have. That's like I like to put some in a bag and give that away or something, and I'll add in like a lot of times I'll add in like one of my bags that I didn't sell in the shop because like I forgot to put a tag on it or I did something that messed something up on it and I didn't want to sell it, so it goes in my little giveaway pile. And I have other stuff that I give away, like I got a bunch of kits and stuff. Like I used to do the Mary Maxim, and I've got some that I had saved, and I'm like, I'm just gonna, those will probably go to giveaways, my little kits and stuff. Now I also was thinking about putting scrap bags of fabric on there, but I'm not sure. I know other places sell it. I'm just not sure any of my viewers are interested in that. I've had someone message me a long time ago and ask me about it because typically I quilt those together and make more bags. But I have so much that I just can't do that. I need to get some of it gone and so I can focus on stuff because it's too much stuff. So I've got to like I probably do, like I have mine divided up by 1, 2, 3, 4-inch strips or squares. So that's probably wouldn't be just like a lot bag of scraps, and it could be anything. I'll try to take pictures of the bag of scraps I'm selling so you kind of see what's in there, because I hate going on there and they'll just say it's just a bag of scraps. You get what you get. This is just an sample of what you could get. I'd rather just, you know, of course I know some people just have a ton of it, more than I do even. So if y'all are interested in that, let me know. Something else I also thought about doing is putting some yarn with some bags, potentially selling it like that. And I'm going to be doing some yarn bowls, hopefully this week. We got to see if I'm going to get to that. But, yeah. So what do y'all think about that? Y'all let me know in the comments down below, okay? I'm, rolling some things around in my head about what I want to do. So, it got quiet all of a sudden in here because my air conditioner went off and I can't believe it. It's because it's cloudy outside because Hurricane Fred, or is it Tropical Storm Fred now? I don't know. That stuff changes so much. You have to watch at it like on an hourly basis to know what's going on. So I think that may delay my yarn shipment for this month's club a little bit too. I got to talk to Jenna. I know she's in Florida. But last time I looked at it, I think it was not going to be right over Florida, but I think everybody's still getting a lot of rain in this area from it, because, you know, those things kind of go, you get rain, and if you're on one side of it, it can cause tornadoes and stuff, which we don't want that. No, we don't want that. Okay. So we're all hoping that it doesn't cause problems. So my little dog Lucky, since my son has come back, he is obsessed with sitting up under him now, which I'm like, ha ha ha, because that's what he's been doing to me. all these years. My son's been in Atlanta for 4 years. So, yeah. Now you know why I complain about it sometimes, because I can't even walk around the house without him getting up under my feet. He's like a 2-year-old. So, is there anything else? I'm looking around. I got a couple of things. I'm going to show y'all the bags. These are kind of randomish bags because I had a bunch of stuff cut out. It's been cut out forever that I just needed to finish. And that's what I've been doing before I start in on other stuff, because next month I'm going to start doing Halloween bags. I'm not going to show you the Halloween fabric yet, because there's Halloween fabric that I was supposed to do last Halloween that ain't done. And that's because of what I said before, what I was going through. That started in September. So, and it'll be a year. Like I said, I'm not getting into all that. I just wanted to kind of say that so that people could understand why I've been absent a little bit. Did I show you all my shirt, my yarnologist shirt? That's my dog. That's Mr. Lucky. Are you sneezing? What are you sneezing for? Anyway. So these are some bags that will be going in the shop maybe by the end of the day. And I'll have more stuff coming. This is just stuff I got finished. So I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. I got to get my little yarn, my thread things off. So this is like this is my maker bag. That's what this is called. This is a Tim Holtz print. So this one's kind of really scrapbooky. I like it though. I got this floral inside it. And this pocket with this more wordy, scrapbooky looking fabric to me on it. So these maker bags, my mini makers, my mini makers and my maker bags, they are completely reversible. So if you wanted your pockets on the outside for some reason, you can turn it around and it'll still work just fine. But this is what it looks like on the inside. I always put a D-ring here you can hook things to. Now stitch markers won't always fit around this because they're thicker, but if you have one of those book rings, you can hang on it and put your stitch markers on that. That would work too. This one does come with stitch markers. Where are my stitch markers? I've been putting little charms and stitch markers with all of my bags. So this one comes with one of these. This is a flower and a hummingbird. Very good. Yep. That's what comes with this bag. Like I said, I just had it cut out and I just kind of put some stuff together. So, and I have 4 more of this. These are like, I call them maker sacks because they're not box bottom, and I didn't do it because of their panels, but this is the Little Red Riding Hood. I had to do a different fabric on the inside. It's just a kind of sky blue because I ran out of the picnic basket fabric that I was using. So this one has the wolf. So glad you're here in Granny's clothes, and it has the axe man or the woodsman, whatever you want to call him. Look at his pants. They look like tree trunks. So all 4 of these are the same. That's because I had those panels. That's why I didn't do a box bottom on these, because I didn't want to mess up the panel. So they're just a sack kind of drawstring. So there's 4 of those. That'll be going in there because I already sold all the other ones. I think my shop is completely empty again, and I just put stuff in there last Sunday. But that's okay. That's the whole point, right? To sell stuff. I'm going to move this out of the way. And now I have a couple these random coffee mini maker bags I had around. I got one like this and one like this. Has the coffee beans on the top, and the inside on this is just some chevron looking fabric. So I did a bunch of these a while back. For some reason I had 2 left over. I probably, because I ran out of the interior fabric, and that's what happens sometimes because I didn't plan correctly. So now these 2 are the 2 big panels for the Little Red Riding Hood series. And this will be the last of my Little Red Riding Hood fabric. These are big. And they have little red on one side, and I had to sew little strips of this other fabric so it would be so narrow. And then on the other side they have Grandma. They have the whole crew. Little Red, the Woodsman, and Grandma. The wolf is not invited. So and these both have the same on both sides. One has this green border and one has a blue border. And they both just have the blue on the inside, because these were such big ones. I had to use something I had a lot of yardage of. And they do have the full pockets. Like my maker bag. But these are bigger. And I have a ring. I like to do that when I have panels. I'll have a bigger one. So this is about the same width as my maker bag, but a lot taller. And it has pockets and everything on it. So these will be going into the shop. I just have 2 of those that had the big panels. It was a fun print. I like kind of fun panel prints like that. And then I have one Mega Maker bag, which I haven't done one of these in a long time, so some of y'all may not have ever even seen one. I had this outside quilted forever, and I just never finished it because I did some totes and stuff out of this fabric a while back, and it just never got made. So this is my Mega Maker bag. Now this is a quilted bottom. And I put this little fabric extended part on top. So it's not quilted. This is quilted, and then you get this tote. You can use this like a duffel bag if you wanted to. And I do the top like this. Y'all, I am throwing. Hold on a second. I forgot to show y'all the charms. So I got these. I got a red and a orange glass mushroom charms that go with the big little reds, and then the little reds come with the Tree of Life charm. And what are these? Oh, my coffee ones come with these little owls. You can be a night owl. Now, this one. Back to this. My Mega Maker. This is great for an Afghan project or something. But you can put whatever you want to in it, really. So I do it like this because you can fold the top over. And when you got yarn in it, it sets up pretty nicely. Now this is the inside. Y'all know I love to mix my fabrics. It's got the full pockets. It's got these are for hooks or needles, and then it's got bigger pockets, and it has the D-ring in it. So I just have the one of this. And this is my Mega Maker bag is what I call it. And I do some that are like this, but they'd have the straps up like this, but they're this size, and I call it Mega Maker Tote. It doesn't have the drawstring at the top. It's just open at the top. I hope to get more of those in soon, because I would like to do some what you call it? Oh, and here's the charm set that goes with that. This one comes with a charm set. So we got a bee, a carrot, and 2 little piggies making a heart, which that was leftover charms from one of my mini maker clubs. So I lost my train of thought, y'all. This is getting longer than I thought it was gonna be. It'll be fine. It's fine. What was I saying? I don't know. I talk about totes and stuff. But I hope to get more of those in there. Oh, I'm going to do some, I'm going to have some maker kits coming up probably October. Yeah, where I do some little kits where you can make something. I'll probably put a little bag in it or a pouch or something in it. Make it a whole set like thing. So it'll be great for gifts and stuff. So that's coming up. I have this one. This is what I call my traveling maker tote. So it is Same size bottom as that. I haven't finished this one yet. But it has the straps. This is what I was talking about. No, actually, this is not. Is it the same size as that? I don't think the bottom is the same size as that bottom. That bottom's bigger. Either way, it's a larger, it's a purse, basically. I haven't sold the sides together. But it has the zipper, the heavy duty zipper at the top. So that's basically like a purse, but I call it my traveling maker bag. And because this one has, we get to see the inside because I haven't sewed it. It has the pockets across all one side, and it has an inset zipper pocket on the other side. Of course, there's that fabric in there too. So this is going in there. I've just got to basically sew that together, finish it off, and I'll be done with it. So, plus, well, you know what? I don't know that I'm gonna put this one in now. You know what I've just realized? Look at how uneven my straps are. This might not even go in there, but I'll put some more in there. Look at this. I can't, and I'm not gonna take it apart. I might just keep this one. So sorry, but I will put some more like that in there. Y'all tell me what y'all want to see. That is so uneven. And I don't even know how that happened because my sides aren't uneven. That's what I forget for sewing and not paying attention. So, anywho. So I got some other things coming up. These are, I like to make these out of scraps of other bags I did. I did some mini maker bags out of these fabrics. I'm going to do a little drawstring tote thing out of this. I put those together, and then this will be a maker bag. I did some with these fabrics where I just got to figure out what my interior fabric's going to be, because this was interior and exterior and banding fabrics, and then when I have them left over, I just sew them together sometimes. It's fun. I have a lot of maker totes, like regular size totes coming up. I just got to quilt all this stuff. These are going to be some pouches. These are kind of funky patterns. Isn't that fun? Look at this one. It's got balloon animals on it and stuff. It's fun stuff. So that's some totes. And then I have some more muted ones for people who don't like the... This one has newsprint on it. These are all going to be like totes with the straps. They'll be like this, but smaller and no zipper. If that makes sense. But I've got some black and whites. Some fun tweedy stuff on it. I know I've got one with music notes. Oh, excuse me, that I shouldn't be doing that on camera. Making that noise. But that's some things coming up. Oh, and these are fun. Bright color with the butterflies and the pluses. Those will all be totes. I have to quilt everything. I have to get in there and get my big old bag of batting and get stuff quilted. So those will be a little bit later on, but I'm working on it. Like I said, I gotta go back to school, but I will only be going to one school this semester, so that's gonna make it a little bit easier, and I'll have Fridays off. So that's gonna be awesome. And my shirt is all jacked up. There we go. I think that's gonna be it for today. I haven't talked to y'all in so long, and this turned into 30 minutes when I didn't expect it to, but that's okay, right? There's more fun stuff coming. I am gonna do tutorials for all the squares for the cow. Somebody asked me in the group, and I haven't answered it yet. I believe it was Carrie Penny. What I'm using to join the squares and if I'm going to have a border and stuff. I have not decided that yet, which is why I have not answered that question yet. If you're watching this. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. And for all those people, the mini skeins that come in the Mini Maker Club, you're supposed to get a pattern, and I am a few months behind on the patterns. I apologize for that. I am working it out as quickly as I can. It's just, once you get behind on stuff, like I feel like I'm a year behind basically because of everything that's happened. It takes a minute to catch back up, and I'm trying. And like I said, I have more of a social life now than I did before. I have friends that I go visit and stuff, which is important for me to do, to get out of the house sometimes and not just work all the time, which is what I was doing. I was working all the time. So, plus I have help with things, so that should make it go a lot easier. But if you have any questions for me or anything, you can feel free to drop them in the comments or email me. My email is always down below. I will get to you as soon as I possibly can. I hopefully will be able to do stuff like that quicker since I have help with the other stuff. It's just that I have to do the stuff before I can give it to somebody to do the other stuff, if that makes sense. So, alright, I'm gonna get off here before I keep talking and we go on for 10 years. Oh, before I forget, I know people are used to seeing a video for the Mini Maker Club. I did not do one this month because I realized I sent all the bags out and I don't have one to show for a video because I sent it all out, but I'm gonna post a picture at the very end of this video and you can see what's in it. I did have a picture in the shop and I'm sure other people have shared it by now, but basically it was a buried treasure, you know, and sometimes you go and you go off on to the beach. A lot of people go to the beach in August, especially if schools are starting back and you're trying to get that last trip in, and you find treasures on the beach and stuff. And it was all about that. And it had a little jar that went. It had some little tiny seashells and tiny starfish in it, and a tag, and you can put your other treasures in it if you want to. So yeah, it was all about that. And then the yarn from Southern Skeins. Actually, I have a skein of it right here. She didn't get her labels. There was something happened with the labels. So some of them were redder than others. But this is called Shark Bite. And, you know, because you get the blue waters, and if you get bit by a shark, it's red. That's why I called it that, because you gotta watch for sharks in the water, right? I had sharks on some of the fabric. So, but this is like a fully woolly, all wool yarn because I had a felting project planned for it, like a little basket. So that's what we're going to be doing with it whenever I get the pattern done. I just need to sit down one evening and just do it. Just do all of them. Like I said, it's just not as cozy to sit and knit or crochet when it's 103 degrees outside. Even if you have your air on, it just, yeah. Because I'm trying not to keep my air too low so I don't work so hard. Yeah. Light bills are expensive. Alright. I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all remember to have a life lived creatively. And I will send... Oh. See, I keep remembering stuff. Besides the Murder Mystery Cow blog post that will be coming up hopefully by the end of tomorrow, I also have a blog post that's going to be coming up about a jewelry holder that I made, which with a friend of mine. I did some crafting with a friend of mine. She needed something to hold her. It was just for bracelets. She has all kinds of jewelry. And we made it out of a picture frame and stuff, and that was really fun. So that is a blog post coming up, and I will put a picture at the end of that too, so you can see both of those things. So there's some things coming up in the future, and I hope to get another video out this week. That is the plan. So y'all get ready to see more of me. And you know, I've been gone for a while. Y'all had a big enough break, right? Alright, y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all in the next video. For real this time. Bye.